Hello, everybody. Welcome to City Skylines. Now, this is a post commentary. When I originally had recorded this episode, it basically all the audio died pretty hard. Like it's really bad, so bad that I'm really not willing to let you listen to how bad the audio is. So I'm recording over this in an attempt to at least be able to put this video out so you guys don't miss what physically happens with the city. And in such, this is actually going to be a channel update video to tell you guys what's going on with the channel and what's going on with some of the series that have been going on that really have not been shown as much as, at least as much as I would have liked. But first off, we're actually going to start with Patreon. So I do have a Patreon. I've had a Patreon for a couple of months now. I think it's been a month or two, something like that. And this is an attempt to get a little bit of extra income for the channel so I can dedicate more time and more energy to making these videos. Obviously, it's hard to do something in today's modern world without being able to make a living off of it. So I got a Patreon. It's been in the link down below in the description in pretty much every single YouTube video for quite a while now. So if you guys haven't actually been looking down in the description or reading the description, I do change that periodically. And in this case, it was in the description for a couple months now for several videos and just a Patreon down there. And I'm not asking you guys to go down there and support my Patreon. I'm saying it's now an option. If you like the content and you want to support the channel, the Patreon is there. So everyone that does that, obviously, you give my undying gratitude because that allows me to do more work on my channel. So we're going to jump away from Patreon here, get away from that boring stuff, and talk about some of the videos on the channel. So I'm still working on the Terran for StarCraft 2. Obviously, this is taking the slot that StarCraft would normally be in on a Monday. Still working on Terran. Still trying to get better. As true to my name, I am one bad Terran. So I am trying to get good enough with Terran that I can actually play it for you guys and finish up the Legacy of the Void campaign. And following that, I'm thinking I'll actually also do the Terran campaign, because I looked through my channel and I don't have the Terran campaign. I've also don't have the final mission in the Terran campaign finished. On Brutal anyways. I've never actually finished the Terran campaign on Brutal. So that's great. Serves the dual purpose. I can finish it on video, and I can finish it on Brutal. So I think there might be a little bit of a break in between the Legacy of the Void campaign and the Terran campaign. However, the Terran campaign is on the horizon, something I want to do. So hopefully we'll be able to get that soon-ish. Another series that has been pushed to the wayside, sadly, is actually XCOM Academy. Now, it's not canceled. I want to make that very clear right now. XCOM Academy is not canceled. I have a stack over here to my left of notes. I just have tons and tons of notes. And I have a lot of videos picked out. I know exactly what I want to do and who I want to do it with, as far as whose videos I'm using anyways. So XCOM Academy is not canceled. I've just not had enough time in the day to do XCOM Academy, and donating to Patreon would not give me more time in the day. It's the nature of the season that is at hand. So it's the Christmas holiday season, which means there's lots of holiday events going on right now, and my life has, of course, been swamped with those, as have many others. Some channels, like Extra Credits, if you're not familiar with them, they do fantastic work over there, an educational channel. Extra Credits has taken a holiday break, and they're not going to be putting out any videos until 2016. Uh, and that's just because of all this, I guess, drama and shenanigans that happen around the holiday season, at least the Christmas holiday season. No matter what religion or what holiday you subscribe to, for what it's worth, there's still a lot of drama and uh, a lot of events, So I do apologize, but I will also be cutting back on videos. Uh, I will try to get XCOM Academy out. That's going to be a priority. XCOM Long War is still going to be going. I'm going to make sure that doesn't stop. Probably finish out Crypt of the Necrodancer and StarCraft 2. But I think I'm going to take the same route as extra credits, and I won't stop completely, but I will cut back how many videos I put out for this, the remaining of December, So, and that holds doubly true as Aaron's birthday is also coming up. So, it's one more thing for all the holiday events. It's one more thing that it adds a little bit extra stress and pressure, and but I think I have that dealt with pretty handily. I don't think she listens to these videos, as far as I know, but I ended up getting her some books from the Lord of the Rings series, stuff that she doesn't have. She's a huge fan of Lord of the Rings, absolutely massive fan. So I got her some stuff from Lord of the Rings, and hopefully it'll be a hit. One for Christmas, one for her birthday. So, I do apologize, but with the chaos of the holiday season, I've done all that I can do, but I'm still going to have to cut back a little bit for the remaining of December, which is not bad. It's all of 2 weeks. There are still going to be videos coming out, but there are going to be fewer videos so that I can not go absolutely crazy for the remainder of 2015. We're going to see Valkyria Chronicles specifically is going to be coming back in 2016. I know I've been really bad about doing Valkyria Chronicles, and I do apologize. It's a fun game. I really enjoy it. But for the remainder of 2015, there's not going to be any more Valkyria Chronicles. We're going to come back to that and in 2016, and I think that's going to be a nice little break, because it's a fun game. It's definitely a fun game, but it is a little tedious in the way that the gameplay works out. It is a little tedious. So, in 2016, I'm also thinking of introducing. I have not finalized the name on this yet, but basically, it's a series that is dedicated to Steam trading cards. So I'll be playing a game for as long as it takes to get the Steam trading cards for that game, and then if I don't like the game, or if I'm bored with the game, the series will just stop there. The game will just stop there, and it's just going to be a series dedicated to producing Steam trading cards for my own personal library, and for showing off whatever that game is without necessarily exploiting the ending. Now, this series, I'm not 100% certain on, simply because this could be very easily, I guess, like, it could be like a disappointment to people because I don't finish all these games. But honestly, if I'm not enjoying the game, do you really want to see me finish the game? I mean, I'm not really going to do the game justice. So we'll see how that works out. It's a work in progress idea. Let me know what you think in the comments below. It's like I said, a work in progress. So, but that's something for 2016. As you see, Skitties. Yes, Skitties. City Skylines. It just kind of stopped because I got really frustrated by the fact that this video just did not come out at all. So, it is coming back. I'm waiting for the Steam Winter Sale. I don't know when it's going to start, but it's bound to be soon. I'm waiting for the Steam Winter Sale. The Steam Winter Sale comes through. I will buy After Dark for City Skylines. I do not have After Dark. I want it. I will buy it, and I will resume City Skylines in 2016 because this is a really fun game. I've really enjoyed the game and the challenges it's given us. And that's going to come back in 2016 as well. But I need to get After Dark first. Yes, I need to get After Dark first. So, continuing on, EU4 and CK2 will also be in 2016. I'm going to be picking up all of the expansions for both games. Going to be starting a mega campaign. So we're going to be starting from 774, I think is the earliest start time, or 778, something like that. In CK2, the earliest start time. And I'll be taking that campaign, starting with someone small in a difficult location, and then take that all the way into EU4. Now this means that I will not be starting in Ireland, or any of the British Isles for that matter, because the British Isles are very, very easy to generate some power out of it, and I've done it so many times for myself that if I start in Ireland at the earliest starting date possible, by the 1100s, I'll have conquered the British Isles, France, Germany, and like half of Scandinavia and all of Iceland, and it barrels out of control. Like in 400 years, I have half of Europe almost. It just completely barrels out of control, starting in Ireland. So we're not going to start in Ireland. We're going to start somewhere else. I've not decided yet. Probably an area in Charlemagne, although I might do a campaign for the pagans and try and push. Maybe with Lithuania or something like that, push pagans back into Europe to create some sort of reformed religion for the pagans that's not often seen. And that would be a very interesting challenge to try and pull that off, because the Europeans are inherently stronger. So, just bouncing ideas. Nothing guaranteed yet. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So, just take that as an idea. It's not set in stone. It's not guaranteed. But I'm hoping that I can do something that'll be challenging for me and interesting for you guys to watch at the same time. And that's going to be CK2 for sure. EU4 will, of course, continue off of that CK2 campaign. But it's also going to be a special campaign. I was about to say it, and I'm like, yeah, no, we'll wait. I'll wait until EU4 comes out in 2016. I'm going to wait to tell you guys what that special campaign is. It's inspired by Quill 18 and Arumba, but it's definitely not the same thing, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's something that, for me, is special and important, because I have a particular affinity for this nation. So I think it'll be a really fun campaign in EU4. I welcome you guys to come check it out. And again, all this stuff is starting in 2016. For the remainder of 2015, it's going to be a little bit slow going. I don't want to miss out on too much. Between family events, holiday events, and trying to do a YouTube channel, it's rough with how everything is just kind of worked out. So we'll see how that goes. Pokemon Uranium. That's a bit of an old series you guys haven't heard in quite a while. Pokemon Uranium is set to come out at least a year from now. Maybe longer, probably longer. Pokemon Uranium is a long, long ways out. I wanted to do it. I wanted to really get Pokemon Uranium done and finish up the whole story there, especially with the Nuzlocke challenge. But sadly, Pokemon Uranium has just, the development is not going as fast as I would have hoped. Now, that's completely out of my control, and I'm not complaining about them. It's just Pokemon Uranium's a long ways out. I would love to do more Pokemon Uranium. I really enjoy the game. I love Pokemon. But that's probably not going to happen in 2016. That's probably a 2017 or 2018 project. Something to come back and revisit. I enjoy it, but it's just not going to be a thing. It's really just not going to be a thing. XCOM 2. Now that's going to come out in it's going to come out February 5th, 2016. And that's something that I'm going to be jumping on immediately. Absolutely. There's no question I'm going to put out XCOM 2 videos immediately, and XCOM Academy for XCOM 2 as well. It's going to be kind of a rudimentary academy, a basics academy at that point, because nothing will have been fleshed out as far as Long War has been fleshed out. But with XCOM 2, I'm going to try to do as best as I can to get everything, I guess, working as well as it can. Not a whole lot to say about that, other than it's coming out in February, and I am pretty much guaranteeing, one of the few times I will guarantee that, yes, we will be having XCOM 2 on this channel. So we'll look forward to that. I did not write enough notes because the timer's still going, the video's still going. Did not write enough notes. But ultimately, what I want to be doing is starting XCOM 2 off, starting 2016 off in the right way. It's tough. It is tough. But I think we can start it off in the right way. I'll have a couple weeks to really build up the quality and the content and the amount of content so we can go back to having 4 videos a day. Right now, we're sticking with 2, and maybe for the rest of this year, we'll be sticking with 2 videos, just so that I can have a little bit of break and rest, and that I can maybe spend some time with Aaron during this holiday break. So, thank you guys for understanding. Please let me leave comments down below. Obviously, everyone's human, but and I know I personally want, like, as a viewer of several channels, I always get disappointed when someone says they're cutting back on their content for whatever reason. So I totally understand if you're disappointed. Again, leave those comments as well. I want to know your guys' thoughts and feelings on everything that's been discussed in this video. You know, I try to make sure that I keep you guys in the loop, and I listen to all of what you have to say because I want to make this feel like a channel that you guys are heard. Because to me, you are. I do listen to what you guys say. And that includes all the comments telling me that I'm looking for Gauss weapons, or the Devil Angel has double arc thrower charges. Though I get that. I get those comments, and so thank you. I do listen to those comments, and I do ask you guys for those comments because I know I will read the comments, and I will pay attention to the comments. So I guess it's just kind of the same thing. It's a lot of the same here. So again, I don't want to push this too hard, but guys, I do have a Patreon now. So for those of you that want to give to this channel, I do have a Patreon. So you're more than welcome. Wow, what am I doing there? Building the road into the airport. You're more than welcome to support me on Patreon. I would absolutely appreciate it because, again, this is a channel that needs to be producing more income than it is. You know, I'm coming up on 24 next year, and I would like to have more of an income so I could live. I'm not asking for, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars, just enough to support Erin a little bit because she's paying for most of it. And I'm not asking for pity money either. Don't give me pity money. I don't want pity money. I'm just saying this is why I've started Patreon, is so that I can feel like I'm contributing back to Erin a little bit, and I can actually focus more on the YouTube channel. I'm excited for Patreon. I think there's a lot of really cool awards in there for Patreon. One of them specifically, I believe it's the $10,000 per month goal, which is just absurd. But if I manage to hit $10,000 per month or equivalent, there will be 0 ads on all of my videos. Every single video, 0 ads. And I will go through. I have almost 1,600 videos on this channel right now. 1,600 videos with, you know, almost 100,000 minutes watched. I'm super excited about at this point, anyways. So at 1,600 videos, I'm assuming by the time I would hit 10,000 per month, it would be way far out there where it doesn't matter. But I will go through all 1,600 videos, and I will remove all the ads from every single video that I've ever made, and every single video that I will make will no longer have ads. But I think it's something for, like, if I have 10,000 for like 3 months in a row or something like that, to show that it's a consistent 10,000, not just a, oh, this one person donated $2,000 to push us over that 10,000 limit, and then I'm actually getting, you know, 8,000 instead of 10,000. That for that, it is going to actually be like for several consecutive months before I remove all the videos on all my videos, but all the ads on all my videos. But that's one of the big goals there for Patreon is it lets me give better content to you guys, lets me listen to what you guys want. I know a lot of you guys complain about the pre-rolls and the post-rolls. Ultimately, I have to have pre-rolls and post-rolls because I need to make some sort of money. That's the way I buy new games for this channel, is all of the ad revenue goes into buying games for the channel, which then becomes series for the channel. It doesn't go to anything else. All the money at this point goes to buying more stuff. Some of that Patreon money will end up going back to you guys, the viewers, that contribute through Patreon. For example, every 50 patrons that I have, I will be doing a giveaway for game keys, 5 game keys per giveaway that I'll be giving away. And if you don't get a game key in the first giveaway, so example, you guys might be the first 50 patrons. If you don't give away, if you don't get a game key in the first giveaway, don't fret. Your name will be in the pool for the next giveaway. And then once I hit 50 patrons who have already been given something, those people will also be in a separate giveaway. So once you get something, you are still eligible to get something in the future. It's just going to be less and less because I want to be able to give to those who are who are giving to the channel and are not getting anything back. You know, if you've already gotten something back, great. Try and let somebody else get something back as well. That's all I ask, is try and let somebody else get something back as well. But for those of you guys that keep supporting, your dedication to the channel is not unnoticed. And I will be giving back to those of you that have already won as well, potentially with bonus gifts or with, like I said, another raffle for the people that have already given. That is specifically those people who have given. And that's going to be a smaller pool of people, just like at the very beginning of the channel, just like the very beginning of the Patreon, where the first people are going to be more likely to earn something than people 2 years from now when the channel is hopefully bigger. So that being said, I'm hopeful that it'll all work out the way that I'm intending, and that I will be able to give you guys all sorts of stuff. If I get more money, then I can create a merchandise shop, and I know a lot of people across a lot of channels like a merchandise shop, so I can look at creating a merchandise shop as well, maybe from fan-made material, just whatever you guys want, and then the fans get a percentage of that money back. So, for example, I would say, hey, here is a T-shirt, and then here's a fan-made design for that T-shirt, and then here's my own design for that T-shirt. And if you guys want to buy that fan-made stuff, for everyone that's bought that fan-made material, a percentage of that could potentially go back to the fan that made that specific, whatever it is that's on a T-shirt. That's I don't even know what it's called that you put on a T-shirt. I only wear white T-shirts, so I don't actually know what that's called. But whatever the fan would make that would put on the T-shirt, I would then give them some of the money back, if at all possible. And again, I don't know the logistics of this. What I'm saying might not even be possible. I don't know. But it's an idea that I have that I want to do, that I can give money back to the people that help build this channel. And that's quite literally all of you guys that are watching this video, past, present, future. All of you guys help build this channel. So because of that, I want to be able to give back to you guys. And the Patreon will allow me to give back to you guys while also allowing me to do more things for this channel, like buying bigger titles more frequently. I'm going to buy XCOM 2. And that's great. And I'm going to have XCOM Academy, but the production quality, let's be honest, is going to be pretty bad because everything is done for free by me, not done by a professional who's actually good at, doing graphics and stuff. It looks like it's going to be the end of the video. We're just going to go ahead and, oh boy, it's looping. It's looping. It's looping. Okay. Well, I guess I should end up there, guys. But anyways, back to the Patreon. I just want to create the best content as I possibly can, and Patreon is one of the avenues I can take to do that. Maybe some years down the line it'll be able to do what I want it to do. So anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop rambling. I talked enough about Patreon. I'm not pushing it on you guys. I don't want to push it on you guys. I'm just saying it's there. It's in the link down below. It's been in the link down below for a couple months now for lots and lots of videos. So just go check it out. I'm going to be showing you guys probably not the next video, because the next video is Crypto the Necrodancer, and that's tomorrow. But in future videos, there's going to be a little Patreon link on my little splash screen here. So my official announcement for Patreon. And my official announcement for, again, StarCraft 2. The campaign's coming back, but I'm working on it. XCOM Academy, it's not dead. Holiday stuff's going crazy, so I'm taking the last 2 weeks of the month off and cutting back on as many videos that are going to be coming out. Valkyria Chronicles, City Skylines, EU4CK2, all coming in 2016. XCOM 2 in 2016. I know you guys loved Factorio. I'll see if I can do a little bit of Factorio as well. So thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate you guys. And I will see you next time with something else. Definitely continuation of City Skylines as well. So thank you guys for watching, truly. And DFTBA.